In this video we are going over the top 10 things that are just rather annoying around Hypixel Skyblock, and we are starting right now. Right, so the first thing that I essentially was thinking about when writing this very script was, just make a script and just read it through. I'm not gonna do so. Everything that I'm saying right now is bluntly coming from my mind, as we can legitimately just see right over there where someone just yoinks everything. Now imagine you are that new player over there in the background walking on the ice, and you just want to get yourself some wood because that is what you want to do. And then there's this guy with 2000 health, the tree capitator, and everything else that's pretty fancy, and just takes it right off from your back, and also chops everything wherever you go. I'm not implying that everyone does it. Please keep that one in mind. So don't be like in comments, yeah, I'm not doing it and all that kind of stuff. Keep it easy over there. I don't know if you do it. I don't want to know so to say, but if you do it, please stop it. As you have started somewhere as well, and so are other people. Every day in and out, they just want to get some wood, and you're not really helping them by taking it from them all the time, right in front of them, and it is rather just really disturbing if you folks ask me. Right, so now obviously the second thing that I can think of right after wood takers is the titanium takers. You probably know that moment when you're just mining your own business, try to get some titanium. You just came down here, maybe your first time even, and the first thing you see is, this weird polished diorite. You don't think too much of it, you mine it and you call it in. But then after a bit of while, you essentially realize what titanium that is pretty good. Especially to get a better pickaxe and all that kind of fancy stuff. Now what happens next is likely that somebody's gonna come around and just tries to take your stuff that you have been trying to get, even if you have a rather high upgraded Heart of the Mountain. People still sometimes, take it right away, right in front of your face, no matter if you just uncovered it. It happened to me the other day. There was somebody with some heavy high armor. I have no idea how high it was, but it was a guy with a way older profile than mine. Mine is currently about 2 months or whatever. And he tried to steal essentially that kind of stuff that I've been mining for a long time, which is, rather annoying. Applying the circumstances, he's been around for a way longer time. As we can see right above me, there's, as a matter of fact, even some titanium. I wonder how that even got over there. But it is just really annoying to see people yeeting the titanium from your face, and it doesn't make too much of a nice impression on the first day, maybe as well, when you just get down here and people just take it. Instead, just let everyone have their own stuff. Obviously, I'm not talking about this kind of people that have left it, just like over there. Obviously that one is just a free to take, but I'm talking mainly about those people that just take it right in front of your noses. It isn't pleasing, it isn't nice, it sucks. Right, so the Octano Spammers, pretty annoying, isn't it? I don't mean those people that just put in, hey, buy my stuff, like this. It's not a problem. Like, I for myself, it is pretty obvious that you obviously want to sell your stuff over to other people in order to get your money. But there's one problem with some people that just spam it. I'm likely gonna have now a few of those examples I've come across alone yesterday, being on the 15th of October, that I came across. It's really just filling up the entire chat. Let me ask you just one question. How many messages did you overlook? Guild messages, party messages, personal messages, you get it. It's pretty bothering, isn't it? Like I said, I don't mind these people that put it in once and call it in. Those people that go from lobby to lobby, have their copy and paste developer keyboard message out and just spam it. Change lobby, spam it another 5 times. Change lobby, another 5 times. If you ask me, that is the biggest bugger and really annoying. Following up with those Octano Spammers, we have your average phishing and or hijacker link spammer. Now, you can imagine that these messages are obviously not written by a person, it's written by a bot, but there's only one problem. Hypixel unfortunately doesn't do anything, as far as I'm concerned, doesn't do anything against it to get those kind of bots out. It's our favorite type of beggars that are just trying to put on disguise our e-guilds that are secretly 30-year-old people that are just living in their mom's basement. Get it? Cause e-guild, dog, no? Same applies for them. Even if they're actual e-guilds, if they're not e-guilds, they are just like any other Minecraft players and should never receive any kind of benefits, let's say, just because they are claiming to be one. You never know if they look like this, or this, or maybe even this. Yeah, well, I can say that I'm an e-guild. Am I gonna get now 1 million, please? No? Okay. Well, then I shall keep on grinding. Worst of the bunch. We all remember the most recent Gemstone Duplication thing that has happened around Hypixel Skyblock. Yeah, it pretty much sucks, but unfortunately this is a thing, and as far as I've even heard, it's been even a YouTuber himself that has done it, which is pretty astonishing, how people can just ditch their own community like that. It makes me kind of speechless. But Hypixel, like we all know, Hypixel Skyblock is not perfect. That's why it's still within the prototype range. However, there's unfortunately people that simply have to take the seeds of Skyblock and exploit as much as they can. Now, I don't mean the guy that goes from farming islands to the mines. That's far away from what I mean. Especially, I mean people that glitch items to be dupes, sell them, and bring say dupe money on the market, where even innocent players could eventually be hit by the admins for owning too much of this very money. I'm just looking at the recent perfect gemstone panic that has happened, and we're talking here about a few trillions. Just a really sad moment, isn't it? Now, this one is also a little bit more of a rare occurrence. However, it tends to happen with somebody that takes the ghost from the mists, you know, this place where all of us probably jumped into at first, because we thought we were funny, and who essentially delivers it to his spawn, which is this right area right here behind me of the Dwarmites. And what tends to happen, just imagine you're the new player now, and there's a ghost. The ghost will essentially one-shot you, resulting in you constantly dying, because every time when you die you instantly respawn without any survival aspect of you saying, hey, do you want to respawn now, do you want to respawn now? No, as a matter of fact, it just respawns you right away, and you're just gonna die right away, and you're just gonna respawn away, and you're just gonna die away. Yeah, this tends to go on for a very long time, just because somebody thought he is pretty funny by doing so. In my eyes, that is just one of the biggest clashes that somebody could ever do, and please, if you ever did this kind of stuff, don't do it ever again. Right, so this is now a little bit of a difficult one. It may didn't happen to you, may didn't happen to you, neither that are watching right now. But to me, for example, happened the other day. Bloke was coming around the corner just saying, hey, do you accept items and give me a rank for that? I mean, how stupid can you be if you do that? But in my opinion, never give anyone a rank that you don't know. At the end of the day, we could essentially slide over to a possible scam attempt, as you could give them a rank, but what if they never give you something in return? Which essentially sums it also up towards the item scammers. We can just combine them both together, hope you don't mind that. That are essentially, you know, you have this particular area where you don't have a recipe for something, let it be now a personal compactor or any other high tier recipe. You want to upgrade your personal compactor, you don't have the recipe, and obviously what do you tend to do? You sometimes tend to ask in the guild chat that you might be in, and ask the people if they can help you over there. But some people actually have a go at strangers around Hypixel Skyblock, which could essentially turn out in your item being entirely gone, resulting in your stuff just, you know, bye bye, and you will never see it again, because that is how some of those people are ticking. Now, I'm not saying everyone should help necessarily. I know that Hypixel is usually a very generous community, as I've already mentioned before, but you know, if people are asking for help, it is just banishing to see them being scammed even from their own items, whilst They don't even have any money themselves. It is just sad. Why do people always have to gain an attention rush the moment they see this red white YouTube rank? I've seen many times where people stop doing anything and went crazy in the chat of some YouTuber they probably never even heard about in the first place. I for myself know a few members of the community with this so mighty attention bringing rank. Given I love Skyblock, but I literally see people telling YouTubers they follow them, which essentially is already a sign that they have never heard about them ever before, let alone knowing them what kind of content they are even producing in the first place. I find it relatively pathetic when I see people simping after somebody they don't know, give them stuff, want to become friends simply over their status within the community. If you're one of those, how is it to turn yourself slightly into a doofus to a YouTuber that will forget your name the moment they change lobbies? Let me know in the comment section down below. And these have been the top 10 disturbing things on Hypixel Skyblock that people can do. If you ever done one of the things that I said before, let me know why you've done it and what for, as I'm quite curious to know why specific people do specific things that are simply questionable. Also, don't forget to smash that like button, consider following and ring notification bell for more Hypixel Skyblock content. We also have a Discord that we welcome everybody to join, as we do frequent live streams of Bat and Skywars, where you're more than welcome to tag along. Thank you so much for watching. I shall see ya when I see ya, not too early and not too late.